Here's a huge tip for making your home purchase silky smooth. Know what's expected of you. There's 3 things to live by: communication, diligence, and speed. And if we don't live by them, we will die by them. My name is Ron Samudio. I'm a local mortgage advisor, and though we both wish it was the case, your loan officer can't actually take you all the way to the finish line alone. Most of the horror stories you hear happen when a client feels like it's them versus the very team that they recruited to assist them. So the agent, the lender, the insurance broker, you get the point. You expect your loan officer to be patient, transparent, and have the heart of a teacher. You expect them to have concrete knowledge of the products available and all their guidelines. And perhaps most importantly, you expect them to be reachable and to communicate at a really high level, right? So I think we can all agree. Communication is key, and that goes for all parties involved, including you. Now, diligence and speed. During the pre-qual stages, it's okay if you want to move a little slower. If life gets in the way, it happens. This is a big move, and you should feel comfortable. But just like a swim instructor, you reached out for me to help you get in the pool. A little bit of anxiety or discomfort is normal, and don't forget that before we actually get swimming, you can always get out. So if you want to test the waters, then test the waters. Do it right. When prompted to complete the application, be thorough and upload all of the documents requested. Not 1 or 2 documents, all of them. And the application takes all of 10-15 minutes, and we can do it over the phone or in person if you prefer. So if you're gonna press pause for a bit, do it then, not before. Because with those 2 things, your loan officer can actually give you an accurate assessment. And if it all looks good, pre-qualify you whether you go any further or not. Now, the pre-qualification process gave us the marble block, right? Maybe a little bit more precise than that. But once we get a property, this is where we really start to finish the details, and we need your input. You'll get plenty of disclosures, so you can follow the loan structure every step of the way, and if it's making sense, great. But if you have a question or a concern, the worst thing you can do is not communicate and sit on the disclosures, burning valuable days that could delay the closing. So again, communication. If you get underwriter conditions that need to be provided, unless it's a quick close, you should have ample time to gather what's required. But sometimes these conditions have timelines outside of your control, like if your bank or the IRS needs to send us a letter or something. That's why it's crucial that we act quickly whenever possible, like sprint intervals. You get a request, you get to it as fast as you can, and then we rest until the next thing. Same thing if there's a condition that you're confused on, or if you think you might need a little bit of extra time. Communicate it with your lender so we can prepare, but also help advise or help if we can. So don't be fooled by the 25 or 30 plus days to close. The smart thing to do is to have that sprint interval mentality to get the clear to close as soon as possible. Now, once we have that, you're good to kick back, relax, don't change anything about your overall credit profile, and then we wait for closing day. Maybe even bump it forward if all parties agree. So if you can do this, I can promise you that you'll have a much better home buying experience. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.